How we doing, guys? Welcome to DT's Daily. Now on today's show we're going to take a look at the back pages and what is going on in the world of football. And the last piece of news involves Arsenal because reports are suggesting that they've made their first bid for Buendia.
I represent my fucking self.
How we doing, guys? Welcome to DT's Daily. That's right.
So, of course, the first place we're going to start are those back pages. And even though football has stopped before the Euros and seasons are finished, there's a lot going on. And clubs are looking for new players, new managers, new technical directors, you name it, they are after it. So the Daily Telegraph, first of all, and they go on to say that Manchester City's rebuilding project has sparked interest in Bernardo Silva as a shock target for top clubs in Spain, France and Italy. Be very surprised if they got rid of him, but given the project and the rebuild that Manchester City are looking to, get going during the course of the summer, it wouldn't surprise me. The swift departure of Carlo Ancelotti from Everton has left another big Premier League club in the hunt for a new manager this summer, although it has emerged that the Italian's old rival Jose Mourinho was sounded out for the Real job originally. Interesting. Daniel Levy is preparing to tell prospective Tottenham manager Antonio Conte that the club will keep star striker Harry Kane. That's going to be an interesting one to see whether he can actually, keep hold of him or whether he's able to resist the money. The Daily Mail. Kevin De Bruyne is set to miss Belgium's Euro 2020 opener against Russia, even though he has a protective mask. And of course, he suffered a really, really bad injury in the Champions League final. So yeah, he's got to wear one of those masks that make you look like Zorro. Obviously to protect his face first and foremost, but he still might not be available for that opening game, and that would be a big blow. But Belgium, they have an unbelievable squad. Liverpool's hopes of potentially signing Florian Neuhaus has increased after the midfielder denied he had already agreed a deal with Bayern Munich. Even the best teams Tottenham Hotspur can expect to face in the Europa Conference League are mostly rated at the level of relegated Fulham and newly promoted Norwich. And that is according to a new analysis. Well, Tottenham may well win themselves a trophy. And if they don't, that's embarrassing. Daily Mirror. Chelsea are preparing to offload as many as 11 players this summer and could have a £180 million kitty to play with as a result. Be interesting to see who they look to manoeuvre out of the door. Everton's board have identified two leading candidates in Nuno Espirito Santo and David Moyes as they met again on Wednesday to whittle down the shortlist to replace Carlo Ancelotti. David Moyes, that could be a very, very interesting one, going back there where he was so successful at Everton. And ultimately, that's what got him the job at Manchester United. Would he want to leave West Ham after the season he has had? How would West Ham fans feel about it? Interesting. Barcelona are ready to end speculation about the future of Lionel Messi by offering him a staggering 10-year contract. What? Really? 10-year? Seriously? Have Barcelona not learned why they are in financial ruins right now? That just beggars belief. 10 years. He would be well into his 40s. Oh, mate, he's earning up to £1 million a week as it is. Really? Seriously. The Times go with a story of Wilfried Zaha, and he has told Crystal Palace that he wants to leave the club, and ideally the winger wants a transfer delivered before the squad returns for pre-season training next month. Didier Deschamps has accused Aymeric Laporte of lying about his availability for France. Ooh, that's a bit of a... that's a bit of a mad story, isn't it? I haven't actually seen what the basis of that is, but that's, calling him a liar about his availability. That's a bit mad. Crazy. The Daily Star. Aston Villa are weighing up a move for Arsenal midfielder Emil Smith-Rowe. And Norwich's Buendia ahead of a summer transfer window. West Ham are closing in on a £14 million deal for Spartak Moscow midfielder Alexei Krau and want him at the club before the start of Euro 2020. Manchester City fan Anthony Burke has been convicted of making racist monkey gestures at Manchester United players. Good, first and foremost. You're racist, you need to be punished and you need to be held accountable. And I don't know what his actual punishment is. Hopefully it's a prison sentence and maybe a real education on his actions. And let's see how long he lasts in prison. But yeah, it's something that we're seeing a lot of in football at the moment. In the world in general. And I think it's as bad as it ever has been. The difference is with social media and everything else is that it's probably being highlighted a lot more now. Whereas before it's probably being brushed under the carpet and you may not have heard about it. But yeah, he's been found guilty. And there we go. That is it for the back pages. Because the last report is from the paper that I don't read from. So there we go. Last piece of news involves Arsenal. Now, we've been mentioning this before. This is a story that we spoke about a few times already. But last night, there were reports emerging that Arsenal have made an official bid for Buendia. And they have made the bid for £30 million plus. And the offer has been made to Norwich, obviously. And yeah, it's going to be an interesting one to see whether this is actually, accepted or rejected. I actually think, in all honesty, it will probably be rejected. Norwich want closer to 40 million. I always reference transfers to like buying a car. You see a car for sale for £10,000. When you go to buy it, you never walk up there and say, here you go, here's the asking price. You try and get lower. You might go in there and be like, I'll give you £8,500. In the hope that the owner will turn around and say, no, you know what, give me £9,500. It's still less than the original asking price. And yeah, this is a similar kind of thing. It's a bit of stick and twist and who can hold their nerve, etc., etc. And yeah, I think that Norwich will look to hold out for a little closer to 40 million. Maybe around about 35 can get the job done. But it's going to be interesting to see. And yeah, I would be very excited with him coming to Arsenal, that's for sure. So yeah, we will wait and see what happens. So there we go. That is it for today's DT's Daily. As usual, let me know in the comment section what you think about today's topics. If you're new around here, hit the subscribe button, smash a like on this video, and I will see you lot soon. I'm out of here.